Welcome to the channel, guys. It's your boy Sydney. It's been a very long time since I made a YouTube video. Like I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know how to start videos anymore. But yeah, I'm excited. What I want to talk about in this video, I want to talk about things to expect when you come to CUT for this year 2025. I also want to talk about accommodation, how to find accommodation, how I can potentially assist, and what else again. The last thing that I want to talk about is what to do if you are not admitted. Yes, what to do if you're not admitted at CUT. I think it's an important thing that we can tackle and talk about. I can give you my tips, my advice from my personal perspective, and also from my personal experience as well, because I've dealt with issues of people who were not admitted for a couple of times, and fortunately for me, all times I've always won. We've always won together with the people that I was helping. So yeah, I think we want to talk about that today. So let's delve right into the video. So what to expect when it comes to CUT? Nothing bad. Actually, CUT is it's a very great institution. You should expect to have fun, to enjoy yourself. But also there are a lot of things going on, like on campus. There's a lot of fights or disputes between students and the SRC and the SRC and the landlords. Like, people are struggling so much to find accommodation and stuff, and I think I don't know, but maybe this could cause an issue going forward in the year. Maybe it could affect, and as far as how things work with students, landlord. Hopefully it works for the benefit of students. Hopefully the students win and the landlords don't suffer. But I think it's always like that. When students fight with landlords, it's always when the landlords win, the students suffer, and when the students win, the landlords suffer. So I don't think it's easy to reach a compromise where everyone wins, to reach like a win-win situation. Like, hopefully everyone just comes to a compromise and everyone just benefits, but it's never easy. And another thing is that I think classes this year are going to start early, or it's been thought, or it's been planned that classes this year will start early. So I don't know, man. I don't know how that will help, or but I think classes starting early this year could help in terms of NSFAS, also students getting their allowances early. So I think that's a positive, I guess. So I think that's in a nutshell what I can talk about and say expect at CUT this year. Oh yeah, I think another important thing is to let you know that I'm not on Instagram anymore. My accounts there was a mix up in my accounts, because apparently I shared a name with some person, or name and number, something like that, but there was a coincidence like that, and that ended up in me losing my account. I had to start a new Facebook account. I have to start a new Instagram account, even though I haven't started it yet. What I managed to save was my TikTok account. So for now, you can I use the same name everywhere. It's Mohali Sydney on TikTok. For now, you can find me on TikTok, and you can find me on Facebook for now, because I don't have Instagram yet, even though I'm working on creating another Instagram account. So to get hold of me, yeah, you can find me on YouTube. Send me a direct message on YouTube or on Facebook. Alright, so let's talk about accommodation. When it comes to accommodation, I've never been so connected like as I am this year. Like, I'm very connected when it comes to accommodation, so I can be your plug, man. I'm in touch with a lot of landlords. I'm in touch with many students as well that I'm helping. I love helping you so much, guys. I love helping you so much, but I have to say, there's a lot of you. There's so much of you that I'm helping. I'm even helping you guys who are not admitted, who applied and got rejected. But I'll talk about that later. So I'm helping so much of you guys that I even thought that I should, for my time, I wanted to charge you guys maybe 100 rands for my time, because sometimes when I help you guys, I have to travel from this place to that place. And for some of you guys, I ask you to send me your documents, and I have to go there because I'm alone. I have to go and print them out and stuff. It's my money. It's not a lot, but for my time, I wanted to charge you guys, and then I'm still thinking about that. Actually, I'm still thinking about that. But yeah, speaking of accommodation, yes, I can help you find your accommodation, but you have to be aware of one thing. Be very cautious when it comes to accommodation with regards to scams, because it's very easy to get scammed in Bloom, especially at this time of the year. They know that many students are on the lookout for accommodation. Most of the students or some of the students are new. Most of the students are coming from other provinces that are new in Bloemfontein, so it makes, so they're quite gullible. You know, when you're new in the city, you're gullible, you don't know how things work, especially when you're first year, and they ask you guys to pay crazy money, or to pay, even if it's not crazy money, but they ask you guys to pay for crazy things, and you can't even negotiate for yourself. So you have to be very careful. You have to meet someone who knows the place, you know, because they can show you pictures and say, we can't wait for you to get here, so to secure your space you have to pay a certain fee. It's a scam. Like, it's a scam. There are a lot of scams. They can send pictures that are not even their own. You know, they can send you pictures, and then when you get there, they give you the keys, and they say, this is the place, but pay me before you go inside. And then you find that the key that you've been given is not for the place where you've been showed, and the person has disappeared. You cry. So you have to be very careful with regards to accommodation, because the scams are rampant. So the best thing you can do is to find someone who you know is reliable, with a decent reputation that you know you can trust. All right. So let's say you applied. Let's say you applied and you've not been admitted. You've been rejected, in a nutshell. So what do you do in such a case? You know, last week, this week of, which was it, the 15th? But last week, sorry about that. So last week it was registrations. So when it's registrations, you have to, what is this? You have to wait for students to register, and then new students are given 72 hours to register. After that 72 hours, they forfeit their space. If you fail to register as a new student who's been admitted within 72 hours, your space has been forfeited automatically, and other students can have a chance of taking your space. So that's where we come in. We come after registrations. We look for courses that are not full. In registrations, they can tell you that courses are full. That's normal, but it's not entirely true. It's true for some courses, but for some courses that's not true. It's never the case with all the courses. So in such a case as that, you can go to the HODs, and if you meet the requirements, they can admit you straight away, and then you register. If you fail to register, because they do that with a lot of people, so you have to register straight away. So that is what happens when you applied, you got rejected, or you didn't apply, but you think like, okay, I want to go to CUT. Maybe it's a last minute thought that you have, but it's always a 50-50. It's never a guarantee that you go into the HODs, you want space. It's not a guarantee that you'll get space. So it's very important to know that it's not a guarantee that you'll get space, but it's worth a try. It's worth a shot. I did that with myself. I did that with my brother. I did that with a lot of other people. I think three or four people that I know who got to CUT in that way. So I know that is doable, but you have to be careful again of scams, because people can say, I'm going to help you get admitted, pay 10K. I'm going to get you admitted, pay a certain amount. It's always scams. So the best thing you can do is to find someone whom you trust. So yes, we've come to the end of the video, guys. I'm so happy to have made the video today, man. I planned it for a long time. So yeah, I'll see you again in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Ciao.